Hi folks, Vinny from the band Sponge. We're out here at the Loft in Saline, Michigan, recording studio on this gorgeous spring day, getting ready to start the recording of our 8th studio record. The record is called, ta-da, The Beer Sessions. We partnered up with Pledge Music to make this all happen, and we can't thank you folks enough. Now, you might ask, well, why the Beer Sessions? Well, it's simple, because we need each other. Brewers need music, and Lord knows we need beer. What we decided to do for each track that we cut, we're bringing in a different craft brewer to talk music and to talk beer. So here's the deal. Come along for the ride, pour yourself a pint of beer, and let's get started. Let's get working on the Beer Sessions.
Goodbye. The past seems so, the past is so far by. The past just seems so far away. There's a break before the chorus, like you're in the second verse. What's the pre-chorus? Can't cut crazy away. Can't cut crazy away. Broken and broken. Okay. I think I got that. Hey, can you turn off this mic? Thank you.
So I got to do that all the way up to the fill that I'm going to do coming in?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, do it all the way up to like, after that, so the first course is short. Like, I'm broken and broken. Broken and broken. Yeah, sorry bro, I jumped in too quick. That feels pretty good though. Never gets quiet.
That's a short one, right?
No, there was two more.
There's two more. Okay, so there was two more. Okay.
Goodbye. Past just seems so far away. Goodbye. Watch all these memories fade. What I hold on to, it ruins my soul. Things are a part of me I can't let go. Can't cut crazy away. Can't cut crazy away. More broken than broken. More broken than broken.
quit my job as an engineer to open the brewery. That's kind of
It's a leap of faith.
yeah. I worked for a company for like 9 years, mechanical engineer.
Okay.
So I did a lot of automotive testing. So dynamometer,
Sweet.
diesel emission type stuff is what my background was in. And then I just driving to work every day just was not. I did not have an excited feeling to go to work every day, and I'm like, I can't do this the rest of my life, and decided to, like you said, take a leap of faith, and had the support of my wife. And
when did you decide you had a passion for beer, though, aside from drinking it, though? I mean,
right. I'd say shortly after I started that, the interest was sparked with the homebrewing thing. I mean, then I bought a lot of books and started trying a lot of different beers, and was like, man, there's a lot of different flavors.
so
out
how do
there.
you go from homebrewing, and you got your own place, and you got like big tanks, and you're brewing beer, man? I mean,
Honestly, I mean, my first line of thought was to get a job working at a brewery, try to get my foot in the door, learn something about commercial brewing. I soon found out that no one really wants to hire you without, any experience.
Sure.
And I just was like, all right, well, I'm not going to give up just because of that. So
you're an engineer, you can understand it.
I
right?
said
It's a process.
Well, that's what I said.
It is a process,
I can.
yep.
I think we can figure this out, and we'll be smart about what we do, and we'll get it going. Artisan, small craft brewery. We do think there's certain things you got to do. Cleaning wise and things like that.
Cleaning. That's like the full-time second job of brewing beer, correct?
He hired me just for that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Drew does the majority of the cleaning. Yes, he does. But and I appreciate you just said the beer was super clean. Like, we really try to pride ourselves on making good, clean beer without any off flavors and things like that. So
No, it's just, the taste being clean is fresh. Cleaning is a different thing, but certainly it's a clean taste. So original Gravity Brewing, you picked Milan to set up in.
Yeah.
And what is the reason for Milan?
it's Milan's a great little town. It's just you're familiar with Milan. It's just up the road here, and like 5,000 people, something like that. Small little city.
And was there anybody there doing what you do now?
No, there was no existing breweries there, and that was kind of important for me. I wanted to go somewhere in a community that maybe hasn't experienced that yet. We're across the street we're like in the middle of like a residential type neighborhood, and I kind of pictured myself if I lived there, what would I want in this city? But it's funny, that you first open, and it's kind of, 8 years ago isn't that long ago, but there's been a lot of change in the beer industry from 8 years from then till now. And
It's exploded.
people came in initially, and they're like, what is this? And I'm like, what do you drink? And you always hear, I drink Bud or Bud Light or whatever. And now those same people, they come in and they're drinking Southpaw IPA. They love it. They just never tasted anything like that before.
Yes, they have this idea of. I think drinking local is an important thing. Drinking local at a brewery that you love, that's fantastic. I think a lot of folks, they used to drink what their dads would drink. You know what I mean? And I just go, there's so many great choices now. I want to try something, as opposed to, we've had the Hams and Strohs, and what we've been told, Stroh's is going to start brewing in Detroit again, which blows my mind. But it's like, we've had those beers, but people, I think, want different choices, man. Yep. Different flavors. It brings in a whole new community of people that want to try.
That's right. There's a lot out there.
A lot of choices. But a healthy community. I think Michigan as a whole is an extremely healthy, craft brewing state. Incredible.
Every small town can support a brewery. I think we're kind of proof of that we're able to have a great business in a small little town like Milan.
All right, folks, here we are, Beer Sessions, the last one for this record as we know it. We're here with our good friend Brad from Original Gravity, brewing out of Milan, Michigan. Brad, Vinny,
Thanks for having me.
good to see you. Man, what a day.
It's been fun.
We have been having a great time hanging out with you. You have been generous. You have some fantastic choices that you brought today. We're pumped up, man. tell our folks what you brought.
We brought 6 beers today, 4 of which are our 4 mainstay beers, and we got a couple seasonals. Kind of chose some lighter alcohol beers, some crisp, clean, refreshing beers for the most part, to go on this 90-plus summer day.
It's warm.
So the first beer that we're going to try is a cream ale. It's called Spin Cast Cream Ale. It's a seasonal that we have at the brewery right now.
And by far, like the word on the street is, that is like one of the finer beers that you guys do.
It's just a great summer beer. It's a cream ale. It's an ale version of an American lager, and it goes good on a hot summer day. Crisp, clean, nothing too heavy.
Do they call it the grass mowing beer?
You could say it is a lawnmower type beer, or a good fishing beer, hence the Spin Cast reference on it.
Cheers.
Of course, we're just doing samples, right?
Yes.
This is fantastic pint glasses, but just samples for today. Spincast.
It's a Monday. We can't,
Why did you remind me? I would have drank like it was Saturday. Well done.
Very well balanced, I would think. It's not just very drinkable beer. The next beer is actually a full time at the brewery. It's the two-wheeler wit beer. It's a traditional Belgian style wit. It's got some fresh cracked coriander, a little bit of orange peel, nice Belgian yeast, decent amount of wheat malt. It's got some medium body. It's just a real refreshing, good summer beer.
We tried this one a little earlier, and I was like, wow. Explain to us the importance of the yeast in a beer. I mean, the flavor of the yeast hung around a little bit. It's like this last beer, the Spin Cast. Man, the flavor was great. It was up front, but it was really light.
Yep.
But this wit beer,
yeah, I mean,
it's going to hang around for a little bit, right?
A little bit more. I mean,
there's more yeast flavor in the beer.
It is. The yeast brings so much of that flavor to that beer. It's got a little citrusy. It's a little bit tart, and it's just brings a whole different dynamic to the beer.
Awesome. We're pumped up. Cheers.
Kill that wasp if you need to, man. I'll be ready. I'll save you. If it lands me, I will save you. Actually, she's on you right now, but it's okay.
Wow, a lot of flavor to the yeast. It hangs in there, but it's still light.
Yeah. Yeah, all these beers. I mean, the Spin Cast is 5%. This is 5.5%. The next beer. So now we've got a couple IPAs. We're going to try the Easy Does It. So this is another summer sessionable type beer. So it's 4.6%. Called Easy Does It IPA. It's got all that big citrusy hop character, a nice, but it's only 4.6%.
But a seasonal beer, not one of your cores?
No, we just do this one a couple times a year. Definitely in the summer, and then we'll fit it in here and there. I definitely enjoy it. I mean, I love IPAs, and I love the session style IPAs that everyone's been doing lately.
How lovely it is. Is it just me? Am I on mushrooms?
Gorgeous. No, it's gorgeous.
Or is this
It's
great?
Such a good color. Such a good color.
Beautiful. I mean, the IPAs are great, but sometimes, they're 6-7% alcohol. And I love that flavor, but you don't want to, you drink 2 or 3 pints. And
Where do you get the water?
Milan, Michigan.
Milan well water?
It's city municipal water, but their city, the water in the city of Milan is derived from 2 wells. So it's a well water, but they have their own treatment
Which
center.
might make this beer unique to where you brew it.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's one aspect of all different breweries that.
A huge aspect,
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
humble opinion, right?
Yeah. Definitely unique. It's a very hard water. We've learned how to work with it. I come to embrace it. I don't treat the water in any way. We brew styles of beer that are conducive to that water.
But did you pick the area based on the water when you started brewing beer there, or no?
No, not necessarily. I definitely tasted the water.
Interesting characteristic with your beer, though. Great flavor up front,
Yeah.
but it's clean, man. It's just the flavor is up front, goes away.
A lot of IPAs are very tongue scraping bitterness. We try to get them a little more balanced to where when you take a drink, you're left thinking, I want another drink, not how dry my tongue is.
Read my mind. Cheers.
Yep. The next beer is our mainstay IPA, the Southpaw IPA. So this is, 6.5% alcohol IPA.
A little more hoppier.
A little hoppier, a little maltier too. It's got that higher alcohol, and that usually comes, with a bigger malt bill too.
Like 6%?
6.5. Yep. But it has some similar characteristics. You'll see it's got some.
You're getting good at this.
Some of the big citrusy, grapefruity type flavors and aroma. It's an American style IPA.
But people they think grapefruit's synonymous with hops, but you don't have to put grapefruit in beer to make it taste grapefruity, right?
Correct. Nope, there's different varieties of hops.
No grapefruit in here, though.
Correct.
Cheers.
Almost forgot there.
Cheers. Protocol. God,
Brad.
Brad.
Getting a little ahead of myself there. You can tell it's got a little more body than the Easy Does It.
But still, nice. It's refreshing.
So we got 2 more beers that I brought. The first one is the County Street Amber. It's a little more roasty than a traditional amber. It's a little more hoppy than a traditional amber, and it's a little darker than a traditional amber. It's got some great body. Got some nice, we dry hop it a little bit, similar to an IPA, but not quite at that level.
Dry hop.
Dry hop is a late hop addition once the beer is finished. So it's not in the kettle when you're like on brew day when you're boiling. It comes afterwards, after the beer is basically done fermenting. You add more hops in the
Seasonal or core beer?
Core beer.
Well, you guys, do you supply this to the different bars in the area when you guys ship beer out, or is this something that doesn't go outside your brewery?
Nope, this goes outside the brewery.
Fantastic.
Yep. The 4 main beers, we try to supply those year round, and then
You make this in a consistent way.
Yep.
all the time.
Yep.
Great.
Cheers.
That's a challenge.
It
That
is.
ain't easy. Wow, there's a smell that hits you before you drink it.
Yeah, you get some nice roasted character. There's some roasted malts in there that
Yeah,
definitely come through there.
right upside the head, brother.
Yep.
Right away.
Primordial Porter, it's another mainstay. Primordial being the first in the beginning. It's the very first beer that we brewed at the brewery. So this is a new batch, but that was the very first beer that was.
This is what you started up brewing?
It was the first beer at the brewery.
Oh,
My first
fantastic.
when I scaled up my my homebrew recipes.
Yeah.
And
That's for last, brother.
Yep.
Look at the color of that, man.
Yep.
Cheers. We're drinking different kind of glasses, but the color, man, look how dark.
Yep. Yeah, it's almost black in color.
The coffee hits you right upside the head.
Which again comes from the different roasted malts that we put in there. I mean, there's a little bit of chocolate malt, some brown malt, all those.
Is there any coffee in this?
No coffee.
You get like a coffee aroma before it hits your face.
Yep. It's all from the different malts that we use.
So I shouldn't drink this for breakfast.
We could. We do a coffee version of that.
With this one?
Yeah. Yep. We actually will have it at the Summer Beer Festival in July.
Brad. Original Gravity. Sponge Beer Sessions. Cheers, folks.
So perfectly broken.